Get Out. A lot of you guys have seen the movie Get Out. It's about this black man that is dating a white woman, and he goes to visit their family. There's a lot of cultural immersion, and things happen. I won't ruin the movie. That is a bad side of being culturally immersed. However, I'm going to talk about the good side of being culturally immersed and why you should get out. So before you guys leave today, you're all going to want to go study abroad. Everybody in this room is going to be so inspired to just study abroad. But before we get there, I'm going to ask everyone, what are some of the benefits of studying abroad? Shout it out.
Food.
Food, right. Dress, what else?
Travel.
Travel, what else?
Meet new people.
Meet new people. Anything else?
Resume.
Ooh, who said that? Wonderful. Let me get one more.
Immersed in the culture.
Immersion into culture.
Oh man.
Ooh. It's almost like you read my slide.
Actually, I didn't.
Great. So that's the good side of studying abroad. Can we think of disadvantages? Money, expensive. Anything else?
Feelings of loss.
Lost. Anything else?
Language barrier.
Language barrier.
Food.
Anything else? One more.
Disease.
Disease. Great. So, I'm going to talk about most of these things because these things are very natural barriers as to why people don't study abroad. In fact, a lot of these reasons on the board were reasons why I decided not to study abroad until I decided to actually study abroad, and this will be my third time going this summer. So what are the benefits of studying abroad? I looked at this Forbes website, and they have 10 skills that employers like. So for the person that put the resume down, I can tell you personally that single-handedly, just by studying abroad, I accomplished all 10 of these things in a period of 6 weeks. You're not going to get that experience anywhere else, really. I mean, you can work on a team and a group project, but are you really becoming, having the ability to create and edit reports? Think about it. That's one of the benefits of studying abroad. So let me get into the nitty-gritty and talking about really why I chose to study abroad. I love to travel. This is pretty much my life motto. I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my list. A whole 200 and something countries are on my list. These are the 3 reasons why you should get out. The good get out, not the bad get out. Okay? Globalization, becoming more aware of the world. Language immersion, someone said it right here. And the fact that it could be free. So whoever says it costs money might be wrong. So in the US, we tend to have this very US-centric view. We think of the world that revolves around the US. We don't think about the world as it really is. In fact, how many of you guys know the world population? Raise your hand if you can take a guess.
7 billion.
7 billion, very good. What's the US population? 330 million. You guys are so good. Actually, I took this last week. So about 325 million to 7.4 billion. Let's reword this. The US represents 5% of the world, like 5%, yet we're so US focused, we only really understand 5% of the people on this earth because a lot of us are so US centered. But you have China, India representing 18%. That just really shows that coming from a resume standpoint, if you're looking to build those skills to attract an employer, maybe you should understand how China and India works. Just saying. In fact, this map more so represents the world. You have small US being 5% of the world population, and then you have huge China and India representing about 30% of the population or more. So my goal is to try to get you guys to see the world this way, and that's why you should go study abroad. That's why you should get out. Just from personal experience, I can tell you that how I've become more globalized. I've traveled to 10 countries, but I've actually studied abroad in Vietnam and Malaysia. And whenever I hear the phrase, Vietnam and Malaysia, I'm automatically like, what? My host family is in danger. I become more aware of it. So if someone's looking to start to care more about political issues, actually going and meeting people there, and whenever I hear something about Malaysia, I'm like, oh my gosh, is Carol okay? This is a good way to get started. So meeting new people creates empathy, and then that in turn allows you to become more culturally aware. So my next point is language and culture. There's a very, very clear line that connects these two. You can't have language without culture. You can't have culture without language. So here I am, little freshman Jessica, like 6 years ago, walking around, la 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 la, to go to MLC for orientation. So MLC to me meant this building. What do you guys think of when you think of now at MLC?
Toastmasters.
Toastmasters.
Despair.
Despair. Right. Yes. So yes, those two. So my definition went from just this building because I wasn't fully immersed in UGA-anese to now my view of UGA, of MLC, is actually see it as a learning center. I see Jittery Joes, I see staying up late, and that comes with being immersed. So, quick story, I tried to learn Vietnamese, Nava Sing, that's how you say toilet, and it just wasn't working because I didn't have a cultural experience to connect to. But when I went to Vietnam and needed to pee, and they didn't understand what pee, toilet, urine, bathroom meant, and I had to go, Nava Sing, loo, water closet, I remembered it. So that's just an example. If you're really wanting to learn how to apply the language and to be able to use that language, go there. You'll pick up quickly, I promise. If you want food and if you need to pee, you'll learn. So going back, we all have a very interesting opportunity here. How many of you guys in here know Spanish? Fluent? No, nobody in this room. Yeah, that makes sense. So about 18% of the US population actually speaks Spanish. So what does that mean? If you're able to go to a Spanish country and learn Spanish, if all of us in here were competing for the same job, Jessica would probably get it because maybe Jessica is fluent in Spanish. So we're almost out of time, and I'm able to talk about the funding, but afterwards I'm happy to share with you guys how I am going to 3 study abroad programs, all expense paid. Thank you.